Oh, right there on a stool. That's a good spot.
Hi, this is my working area. I do my homework, and I love to play with some things, and I love to do some crafting stuff too. This is my desk. This is where I have school now. I have 3 of my favorite things here. A heart, so I love to play. I have my notebooks, and I have my crafts. And the 4th thing that I love is my schedule. This is my workspace. I love where my mom put it, so I can see the birds that fly to the trees and sing. I do my homework at the dinner table, and it's short and it's fun. My beautiful workspace. I like reading a lot of graphic novels, so I took these books out from the library. I like to do vision boards, and I'm obsessed with Billie Eilish. This is my at-home office. It is for online school. I've got my MacBook, this is a water cup, some wipes, some hand sanitizer, my pens, pencils. This is my workspace, and I like to do my homework here and draw.
My current workspace right now is my bedroom.
This is the desk area. This is where I typed up a lot of my papers for school.
So this is where I would normally do my homework, but now it's where I'm going to be going to school.
I do online school here pretty much every day.
This is where I do all my homework.
This desk right here has been my workspace primarily, but sometimes if I'm not feeling it, I'll just do my schoolwork on my bed.
This is my workspace. It is my desk in my room, and I have my laptop, my notebooks, pencils and pens, some Clorox wipes because I always wipe down my desk. So behind me I have my workspace, which is my desk in my room, and I have my laptop, my bullet journal, my pens and stuff. I'm doing some embroidery, so I have some of that stuff on there. Yeah.
So this is my desk. It's in my bedroom. My school's online for the rest of the semester, so I've been doing a lot of homework here.
This is the desk. It's right next to my bed, so I can just literally roll out of bed and hop over here and start working.
My workspace is in my living room. I'm waiting on a monitor, and I have to share it with my boyfriend. Right over here, we have our little workstation. It also serves as a standing desk because I'm short, so don't need much height on that.
This is my gorgeous living room, and I have the luxury of working here every morning.
So with my 9-to-5 job, I can't really work from home. So in the meantime, I've been working on my personal projects. And for that, I just need this couch, which I have here. I have my laptop there, and I have my ring light.
I have a pretty big living room. I just moved, so I literally have nothing in here. So this is actually where I do my workouts too.
This is my workstation. I have my keyboard, my mouse, my AirPods for all my calls.
I work from this desk. My wife works from this desk. And then this is that's where Stefan sits. He sits in between us on this lovely little blanket because he likes to make sure he's in between both of us.
It's very cute and quaint. I put a few little decorations. I have some inspirational quotes. You're capable of amazing things. A world map my friend and I made.
So I have a 2-screen setup going on right here. I am a product designer, so it's nice to have a second screen.
I am a dermatologist, and so I usually see patients obviously in the office, which we're not doing right now. And so my workstation is set up here. So I've got my laptop and then my iPad with the camera so that I can see the patient doing basically virtual digital visits.
Now this is my studio. This is where I make a ton of different things. I do lighting and I do some jewelry.
So I have to be kind of quiet here, but this behind me is my workspace. I share it with my coworker who's taking a nap right now.
Desk area, as you can see, I sit here, my computer's there, I have my candle lit. Usually have a glass of wine, which is empty right now.
So this is the work area that my 2 boys use. I have a 2nd grader, and he's mostly using the laptop, and those are some of his books there that he's doing.
This is my home office, pretty much a laptop and a printer. I also make some pottery sometimes, so I have that on display, and then reference books.
So I usually go from couch to bed, and bed to couch. I have a little fridge here for my cold beverages.
I just ordered a brand new, lovely pink chair to cradle and hug my butt since no one else is. That is the monitor that I took home from work on the subway. I've got my plants. I'm trying to surround myself in a lot of light and just really pleasant thoughts.
So my workspace is in my dining room. Currently, as you can see, I brought home my laptop and a second monitor, as well as a wireless keyboard and my wireless mouse.
I have transformed my dining room into my workspace. This is my classroom, my kids' classroom, and conveniently there's a bar in the back for 4 o'clock happy hour.
Because I'm a mom at home, my whole house is my workspace. So this whole quarantine thing has been no different for me really, but I do get to utilize my home to inspire people every day on social media to create simple decor spaces. So the space that you're seeing technically is my office space.
So this is my workspace. Ta-da! I have my computer right there.
So this is my workspace. I have my own office and it is travel themed. I have some of the photos from my travels around the world on the walls. And I have my laptop here. And when I'm not writing about accessible travel, I'm currently working on 2 books. One is my travel memoir, and another one is how wheelchair users can make money writing from home.
This is my workspace and bedroom. It's where my creativity wakes me up in the morning and keeps me up some nights, which makes sleep experts cringe. But I love working in this space. It's very inspirational.
This is my kitchen. This is where I shoot all of my videos. I do some outdoor grilling, and then the kitchen is the backdrop.
I primarily work from home anyway, but this is my den that is located in my master bedroom. So I have lots of storage space, 2 computers going, my check reader machine. I have all of my files. I'm pretty darned organized. It's the only way to keep things going.
I homeschool in the daytime. And me and my daughter, we mostly work here. However, at night, I am an essential employee for FedEx.
I work from home at least once a day anyway, when we're not even quarantined. And it's a Clemson themed office.
This is my work area, as you can see. This first desk right here is where I work Monday through Friday, my main job. I have the privilege and honor to work from home. And the desk behind me is where I do my photography job.
This is my home office right now. I'm a performing artist, so I can't perform any place right now. So I've taken to delivering food. And here are my accoutrements. I've got my bag, an assortment of masks and gloves. I really like the pink ones.
I am taking online courses and workshops, and this is where I Zoom with my friends and family at the dining room table.
So welcome to my dining room, which has now become my classroom because of social distancing. This is my computer. This is where I sit pretty much every day. I got pencils. I have some of the students' worksheets.
So my desk is here. So usually I'm here during the day, about 9 to 5.
I love sitting out here and just painting with the view of the Pacific Ocean. It's very zen.
So let's go into my office. The bathroom. Homemade recording studio. To my podcast. Here's my mic. I actually made this a couple of days ago.
This is where I take all my travel classes and my acting classes online.
This is my makeshift office space, and it's just a corner of my living room.
This is where I do my projects. Right now, I'm working on a crochet blanket. This is one of the squares that's going to be a part of a crochet blanket.
I'm a musician, I'm a singer, and I'm working on a show, so I've taken up all the space for this.
Here's my home office. As you can see, it's pretty good for working from home.
This is where I spend a ton of time. It's my computer, it's my little bench with family photos, my mom and dad, really sweet things that I love that just lift me up.
Here I am, sitting at my computer, and I'm doing my submissions to the New York agents.
I'm going to show you my workspace, which is a big dining room table.
And you can see my desk.
I love my workspace because
In Philadelphia, I am in the historic part of Philadelphia where it's very, very tight quarters. And you can see, though, I get to look out my window. I see the historic houses and I see the beautiful tree that changes every season.
In 2 words, my new office is simply my dining room table. This is where all the magic happens. This is a book I'm teaching. I have to prepare to teach on Zoom. I also have papers that I'm grading online, more books to read for courses, and here is part of an article that I was supposed to have finished 2 weeks ago.
It's compact, but it's got everything that I need. My fax machine, my laptop, my printer. This is where I do all my paperwork, and I take my Spanish classes on Zoom, and I always do my homework here.
I'm not really working, but I am taking an opera appreciation class on Zoom.
This is my workspace. As an author, I'm basically sitting at this desk and typing on my computer, printing things out.
My workspace is by my fireplace area.
This is my workspace, my home office.
Here's my beautiful workspace. You can see I have a beautiful backdrop in purple, and it's very, very soothing, so I can meditate actually while I work.
I do not have a workspace because I no longer go to work. I am retired.